could be in for a good afternoon. The tackles are sure to fly in. Cantona laying it off. Badly missed in Turkey. Cantona, who was hand in hand with controversy there. Look at the acceleration from Gonçalves. Giving tickets from Manchester United. But you'd have a little bet that the committed here don't really worry how the game is won, as long as it is won in their particular foul by Hughes on Curl. Brian Horton determined to try and keep it as quiet as he could for as long. Losing out with Irwin.
The referee or the linesman. See the outside of the right foot from Cantona. What else? Something like that. And we can see quite clearly Keith Curl.
Thanks for United to Lee Sharp. Irwin's ball, and Keane has caught them out again. And Coton. McMahon now with the free kick. Good touch.
That was better. Better positioning from Curl there.
Well, it's not exactly been his week, has it?
Well, he's got so much ability, it makes things look so easy. You don't expect him to be able to take a throw in.
Certainly a possibility. But here's Cantona. Kept at bay by Curl, tidied up by McMahon. Live game from the FA Carling Premiership. We're staying up here in the northwest. Oldham against Newcastle, sure to be a footballing occasion. Cantona. Here's Hughes. Irwin linking in as well. The craft of Cantona. It's enough to mark Hughes. Eventually the cross picked off by Kernahan. Parker. But Terry Phelan, who hadn't lost his United fans. This is Cantona. Ince deflected. The United corner. Ince. Cantona. Made a good angle for his cross. Well, one player on the pitch who you feel might accomplish a goal from that almost impossible angle was the one who attempted the effort.
Well, certainly if there's a player here capable of executing this properly, probably Mark Hughes would take exception to that.
Yeah. I put my apology in there.
But Cantona, we wouldn't have been surprised at all had that been on target. I think that's... You know, when people have got that much pace as David White has, Mark, when he's facing up a defender, I'd love to see them just knock it on the outside and get...
Cantona. Cantona.
Players pleased as the City fans about this result.
Now it's City just standing off for a moment. Cantona chasing. And it's another goal kick.
They've done that quite well for seed ground to say to Manchester United, OK, you can have the ball 40, 45 yards from our goal. We'll get blue shirts behind it. And then it's... Again, though, Mark, you see, Manchester City are happy to let them have it there and then put pressure on the ball when we get into these sort of areas.
Cantona. Well, it's turning it over the top of Coton's crossbar.
It's a lovely ball in from Cantona. Frenchman picked the area, played it.
Oh, it's a mistake by Vonk. It's Cantona closing in. Manchester United are back in it. A suicidal moment for City. 2-1.
Well, it's decisions and mistakes like that that just totally change things. not a problem for the majority of this game. And Michel Vonk presents that type of chance to a man of Cantona's ability. I don't think anyone in the ground thought this was going anywhere else other than in the back of the net. And suddenly now, one more error, and they could end up losing a game they haven't looked with.
Cantona ridding their heads of the European hangover.
Isn't football wonderful?
Down the years, they've let their fans down. And it was an individual.
Completed the header quite comfortably. I just think he made a hash of it.
Cantona. That was a questionable throw. Sort of determination that City need back. Cantona. Got it back. He's got plenty of options on the right-hand side. Kanchelskis. Cantona pulling the strings. Shearer. You can detect all the anxiety and every mistake City make now. Keane. Cantona. Some derbies, Manchester United well represented in the middle. It goes back for Irwin. Kanchelskis. Cantona hardly able to have a sight of the whites of the goalpost there, but he's got a corner.
I'll tell you what, the right back needs a bit of help. Richard Edgehill, only 19, and time again they're getting a 2-against-1 situation with Irwin and Sharp. Someone needs to help the kid. We really do.
Over Bruce, and that's a slice. Kanchelskis. Parker. Probing. Patient play. Cantona. And the City supporters can just relax for a moment.
As well, you've got to be the one that's got to help Richard Edgehill. And he's playing wide on the right. They've just said to Quinny, you're up front on your own. So there's no doubt this.
Ince. Cantona coming very, very... Cantona again. It's almost as if he's got a baton in his hand and he's conducting the orchestra. Giggs. Oh, it's a super ball and Cantona is there where it matters. 2 for him, 2 for United, 2-2 is the score.
Well, there you go. If you stay in midfield, you can't get goals like that. Wanders into the penalty area, and that's a better sight if you're a Manchester United fan. Éric Cantona in there where it hurts. But watch Giggs here. All he does, he knows where the danger area is. He helps it in there, and there's that gap between goalkeeper and defence again. That's ever so difficult to defend. And Cantona, well, you don't expect him to miss them, do you?
Anything now Quinn can do, Cantona says I can do as well. And Ryan Giggs arrives in style with us. There have been 1 or 2 articles that he's suspended from England's game in San Marino. That is not true. And they've got his 3rd yellow card in the group. Here's Parker. Oh, that's a wasted position. Cantona's there. Giggs. Just needed a bit of fine-tuning. Cantona. Cantona. Here's Sharp. Close.
That's a booking. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Can be nothing else but a booking for Keith Curl. show of frustration.
Robbie Hart would have expected some rough and tumble between the two sets of players. You perhaps can point a critical finger at him for the Mark Hughes episode, and maybe City will look back on that now and say, well, they should have played a 10-man United in the second half.
You see it there, he makes no attempt to play the ball where Keith Gill. The referee, on the left of the picture, 10 yards away.
Éric Cantona, the sponsor's man of the match. They haven't had much criticism this year, Manchester United, but Alex Ferguson has had to deal with it. But Manchester United, long time here on their own patch. Quite amazing victory. Roy Keane provided it after Peter Schmeichel had been beaten twice in the first half by Niall Quinn headers. Then 2 goals from Éric Cantona. You can look at a turning point, the error by Michel Vonk. Humbled in Europe, but still the masters in their own area and in their own league. In the end, it's a derby day to savour for Manchester United.